JaoT. See, I just wanna talk for a minute. Show the certain, take the world off for a minute.
Peace, love, and what the fuck up to all you people out there. This is Timeout Talk with me, JaoT, episode 1. Now, I want to start off by saying, don't hold me to what I just said. Yeah, we're ready to start. Don't hold me to what I just said, because this is episode 1 technically, but there may not be a 2 or 3, so episode 1 might not matter. And also the Timeout Talk, I literally came up with that like 45 seconds ago, right before I started this, like, oh, Timeout Talk, because sometimes I say timeout and I start talking. So I mean, if I could throw that in there as a theme in this episode, then maybe I'll stick with it, but it might change up, who knows. So this episode gonna be a little bit ratchet because I'm a videographer by profession, so I do videos, and I have the talent to do graphics, but I have not put together a graphic yet. I kind of just decided to do this real spur of the moment because I knew if I didn't hop in here and do it right now, it probably wouldn't happen. Like, you know how you plan on doing some shit and then like it's always a plan until you actually do it. So I figured if I just throw some shit up, if I do this shit right now, then it's out there. I'm done. I got the first episode over with. All I gotta do is keep it up, continue to drop like 1 a week for you people, and that's what I'm gonna try to do. So here we go, episode 1. So what I'm gonna talk about for episode 1, and it's gonna always be something different. You know, I'm a musician. I'm multi-talented. Thank you. Yeah, I'm multi-talented. I do a lot of things, but what I like to do is music. That's my number one hobby. So I will be talking about music occasionally on a few different episodes. Like I said, if it gets to episodes. So what brought me to making this first episode is I was walking down the hall. I was at work, right? And I was walking down the hall and somebody walked up to me and they was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" And that shit made me cringe because I mean, that happens often, right? Like trivial speak. So, you know, just little phrases like, "Oh, hey, good morning. Hey, how you doing? Hey, what's up?" Like, I don't like that shit. I'm an introvert. I'm an extreme introvert. People that know me, if anybody's watching this and they know me, or quote unquote, they think they know me, like knew me from high school or college or whatever, or anywhere else, and they be like, "Man, that dude is silent. That dude don't talk." Like, I'm an extreme introvert. They probably like, "How is he doing a fucking video talking to people when he don't talk?" Well, people, you don't know me that well. I do talk, or maybe it's just because I'm talking to a fucking camera right now and I'm not actually talking to people, and who knows who will ever even watch this shit. But check it out. So I was talking, what was the trivial speaking. So like I was saying, I hate trivial speaking. I don't like it. I'd rather talk about interesting shit. It's not about, you know, I am an introvert, but it's not about people being strangers or whatever. You know, if a stranger walk up to me and they like, "Dude, what do you think about aliens?" I will have the deepest, most intimate, fucking serious conversation with you. Like, you will hear my most intricate fucking thoughts about aliens ever if you ask me that fucking question. If you ask me about fucking why do you think people have the nose? If you ask me about anything beyond surface level speaking, you have my full and undivided attention, and we gonna have a fucking bomb ass conversation. But if you ask me about the fucking weather, "Oh, nice weather we're having. Oh, hello, how are you doing?" You don't really want to know how the fuck I'm doing. See, now that's the thing though. So that question, "How you doing?" it could lead to an in-depth conversation. But nobody asked that fucking question and really want to know how you're doing. They just want to, I feel like people say it as a courtesy, like, "Hey, I care about how you doing," or I'm going to say words that imply that I care about how you doing, but I feel like their thought is like, "Hey, please don't actually tell me how you're doing." Like, if you say bad, what do people don't react to that shit good, right? They kind of just keep going. Like, you're like, "Hey, how you doing?" "Oh, not so well." And then you keep walking and they might be like, "What the fuck?" But you know, that's because they're not expecting a conversation with those words. You know me, I work in an office with a few different people, and I actually recently got counseled. I say recently, a few months ago, recently in the span of my life, I guess, but I got counseled. I tangent a lot too. So I got counseled because I don't speak the trivial speak. You know, when people walk into an office, you're like, oh, hey, good morning, everyone. Or when you leave at the end of the day, hey, bye, have a nice evening. Hope to see you tomorrow. Have a great day. I don't do that shit. Like, if I don't have anything important to say, I kind of do shut the fuck up. Like, that's not to say, like I said, I mentioned earlier, people are like, oh, I don't talk. Because I do. I probably talk less than the average person. I do. I admit that.
If I'm around somebody I'm extremely comfortable with, I talk more. But, on average, I probably talk less than the average person.
But seriously, though, like, really, how the fuck is it an issue that I don't engage in trivial conversation? Like, as far as work goes, like, does it fucking matter that much that I don't say, hi, good morning, how are you doing? Like, I'll walk in that bitch, if this is a matter of announcing myself, I'll walk in that bitch like, hey, you got King JaoT coming into the building. And let that be my fucking announcement. I don't want to say, good morning, how are you, when I don't really give a fuck. I mean, it's some people who I'd care to hear about their conversation and or hear about how they doing, hear about their day, blase. Really, if you want to talk to me about some shit, I'm a good listener. I've always been a good listener. I'm more of a people watcher, so I listen, but don't come at me with no trivial speak, man. I don't want to hear that shit. That's just me. That's just me personally. Like, I'm not really, I don't really have a lot of anxiety about it. And I'm going to actually segue right now because I said anxiety. And I feel like that fucking word is extremely overused today. Catch me. So, time the fuck out. Let's talk. So, how the fuck does 90% of the population think they got anxiety? I know y'all done seen this shit. 90% of people, everybody on fucking Facebook and Twitter and social media, oh, this gives me anxiety. Oh, my anxiety acting up. Shut the fuck up. You don't have anxiety. You don't know what the fuck anxiety is. Like, I mean, you got like, I swear, like every fucking quote unquote Instagram model, blase, they like, oh, I'm anxious in these situations, or I'm so anxious, I'm so awkward, blah blah blah. Like it's a cool thing to be anxious and awkward now. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, I feel like everybody trying to, like, I feel like the end thing that everybody's doing is trying to be different. Like, everybody's trying so hard to be different. It's like, oh, not a lot of people have anxiety. They have panic attacks and shit. So let me pretend I have panic attacks. Time the fuck out. Let's talk. That's stupid. But who am I? I'm probably gonna chop this up because I probably done went off on like 7 different tangents that I didn't mean to go off on. I apologize for that. That's just the way my brain works. But I'll be back. You know, I want to talk about a lot of different shit. I got a lot of different shit to talk about. Check it out, though. Thank you for listening to me rant about this bullshit. Yeah, I kind of threw in some personal drama, life, work, blah, 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 blah. But it's real shit. Look me up on SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/JaoT Music. You look me up on Facebook.com/JaoT Music. If I don't know you, please don't request to friend me on my personal Facebook because I won't accept it. That's just who I am. You can look me up on Instagram too at CultFam JaoT. As you can see, I'm gonna probably put some shit in right here that you can see everything like a little title bar and shit. Cause you know I do that. That's the shit that I do. But yeah, make sure you like this video. Subscribe to the channel. All of my videos won't be this lengthy, this tangenty. I'm gonna stick to my topics a little better, I promise. And I'm actually develop some concepts in the speech and not just gonna ramble off shit as it comes into my brain. But that's kind of where I'm at right now because like I said, I just decided I'm gonna sit the fuck down and do this to get this shit over with. But yeah, like the video, please. I would say if you're new, subscribe, but I just created this channel so everybody's fucking new, so everybody subscribe or whatever. I don't give a fuck.
See, I just wanna talk for a minute. Shoulders hurt and take the world off for a minute. Roll a L spark, now I'm all in my feelings. Cause I ain't really wrote a real song in a minute. So the pressure is building and I've been concealing the fact that I've been hurting. My head is bumping the ceiling, I'm getting high. And I worry